Hi. What do you got for me? Yes. 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 Um, Beauty matters to men. I mean, due respect, would you want a man who's unemployed? Okay. Okay. At 53, though, you have a degree. Okay. And then what? Are you married? Any children? So you never, so in order to have a kid, you had to have a man at one time. Okay. All right. You're 53. You never really
Hmm.
prioritized men.
I'm
I
gonna
never really
say,
thought about. Well, no. Let me finish. At
okay,
53,
go
that
ahead.
you got a degree and you have a. How old was your daughter?
My daughter's 36.
36. So you had a daughter at 17. So in 53 years, it's never really been on your list to be a man's wife.
I, I wouldn't say it wasn't on the list. I would say that initially it was just about me being able to take care of my daughter because I was a teenage mom.
Hmm.
So I went straight to
So it's
school, and
easy
it
to do
was,
that by yourself.
yeah. I was 17 on my own by myself. So
Okay,
it was
but
just
but you
all
were
about
seven.
taking
Okay,
care of
so
her.
listen, that doesn't even make sense. It's easy to take care of a child with multiple incomes and more money.
Yes, but if the man doesn't want to be there, I can't make him be there.
Now that's a different thing. See, this is what happens with far too many of our sisters. You see, it's an extreme responses. I got pregnant early and had a child early, fine. But you are a smart woman, and you know it's easier to run through life with two people to cover and look over a child and two incomes.
True.
But in our community, women are told to just do what you do and don't worry about a man, and that's what you end up getting. To where when your child is growing out of life, you don't have a man or no experience in dealing with working with men. This is why this whole die alone thing hits so hard because it's a reflection of reality. So what do you want now?
Well, now I'm looking for a more committed, serious relationship.
Spiritual
And
relationship?
committed. No, I just said committed. Not
Okay.
yeah, just a committed
When
relationship.
was your
I
last
will
relationship?
a long time ago. I can't
I don't know what that means.
over 10 years ago.
Over 10 years. What state do you live in?
I'm in Illinois, Chicago.
So I'm sorry, man. I know black men exist in Chicago. There's absolutely no reason to not. These things don't make sense to me. What my question I'm really trying to grasp for is why do you want a man at 53 and you didn't try to get one before now?
But I did try. So
Okay, but you got one to make a baby. Cool.
yes.
But between
And
that and now, what I'm going to say may sting a little bit. Okay. In the second largest city or the third largest city in the United States with such a black population, do you make room for the fact that maybe you didn't try hard enough?
yes, I make a lot of room for I didn't
All
try.
right then. All right then. So there, and that's my point. It's not a priority. So if you haven't had a relationship in 10 plus years, if that was a muscle, it would have atrophied. And I
Yes.
don't know how you ladies expect to go out after 40 or 50 when you have a track record of not dealing with relationships and get one.
I agree. Like I don't. I will tell you that until a couple of weeks ago, I never even thought about the fact about mine. I just thought you just get out, go out and date, and you'll find someone, and that's just the honest to
Exactly.
God truth.
So that's what
I
I
just
said.
didn't.
That's what I said at the beginning. In our
Yeah,
community, women have been told and taught not to prioritize men, and that's what ends up happening.
but Kevin, I'm
You
gonna say I don't. It's not that I don't prior. Like I respect black men. Like I don't have anything bad to say about them in general. So it's not that I just for me, I think I prioritize just
prioritize means
working.
this. This is what prioritize means. Life is incomplete without a man. Let me just put it right on the rug. Prioritize meaning my life is incomplete without a man. Because are you Christian or not? It doesn't
I
matter.
am. I
Well,
am.
if you're are you a practice?
I am. I'm yes.
Then
I
you
am.
understand that as a Christian, a woman's purpose on the planet is to be a man's helpmeet.
Yes.
You're not walking in the the ultimate part of your existence. So this is why I'm saying prioritizing meaning that I need a man as much as I need a job, as much as I need a house, as much as
Yeah.
I need food. And that sounds blasphemous to a lot of women. And I'm going to tell you, the women it sounds blasphemous to are likely to be the ones who end up dying alone. Because men are not going to just be bolt ons or add ons or just, well, I've done everything in life now. I've done everything now. Now I'm at my latter years. Let me just find somebody to sit here with now. That ain't how men
Right.
want to be picked. It's like, well, I've done everything now. Come on. Like, well, shit. Like, I mean, you gotta be like, well, why do I want that? That's why older guys tend to be dating younger women because there's still some magic left or something to do.
I get
That's what I
that.
meant about prioritizing. Men were not a priority.
I would agree. Men were not.
All right. Well, what would you tell the younger women, seeing as though women tend to say, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. What would you tell the younger women?
I would say that family is important,
What does that
and that
mean?
that should be it.
What does family mean?
Family to me mean a husband, a wife, and if you want children, and so you get married, you have children, and it should be a priority. It's important. And I also would say that not to just give up. Like I do think that
So is
our
your daughter
muscles,
married?
she is not, and I feel really bad about
How
that
old? Does she
too.
have any children?
She has one daughter. She
Yeah.
has one daughter, and I feel bad because
Where's the child's father?
he's nowhere in the picture. He just
See, this
didn't
is
want
and
to be
this
around.
okay, and this is what I need ladies in the audience to hear. You may not like my approach, my delivery, but we can't like these results. We can't like these results. Young mother ends up having a daughter who becomes a single mother. We can't like these. And when we say family in the black community, what family means now is a woman and kids.
Right,
When it used to mean a husband, a wife, and two or more children.
right,
We got to start with the basics. And you ladies need to start screaming this stuff. My women in my generation need to start screaming this stuff to younger women, whether you're related to them or not, whether you know it or not. When you hear them talking about something, I don't need no man. You need to stop in traffic, back up, put your car in park, knock on their window and say, don't do that. Instead of just throw your hands up and say, well, I don't know, it ain't my business. Because it becomes a cultural condition, and women are the transmitters of culture in any race. Yes. Mimi.
Yes.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Your name is Mimi?
Um, I go by Mimi, but my first name is Michelle.
Okay, Michelle. How old are you?
I'm 34.
What do you got for me?
Okay.
Why do you want a high
I
value man?
I didn't even know I wanted a high value man until I discovered your videos a couple of days ago.
Uh-oh. You thought he was just regular?
Yeah.
Okay, well
I
that's part of the issue. But let's talk. Go ahead.
I don't even know where to start.
Well,
I'm 34.
uh-huh.
Um, I'm going by the videos that I've heard before. I'm 145 pounds.
Okay.
I'm a 10 in the hips, but I'm like a 6'7" in the chest area.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
5'2" and 145 pounds. Yeah. So,
Yes.
any children?
None.
Okay. And if you had to rank yourself on the scale from 1 to 10, face only,
Um,
and you can't use
Honestly,
7.
I'm not gonna use a 7. I'm an 8, baby. 8, 9, depending on if I have makeup on or not.
All right. Cam up.
Well, I can't cam up right now because
IG.
okay. Well,
What's
I
your
don't have
IG?
an IG. I have my Facebook.
Okay. Well, just put your Facebook in a private chat to me. So,
Okay.
you want to get married?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So I'm
Private
curious.
Chat.
Okay. I can get it in a minute. Yeah, it just says private chat, like to chat with me. Why do you want to get married?
Tell the truth, I don't feel like working anymore.
You don't
I'm
feel like
over it.
working anymore?
I don't want to work anymore. I'm over it.
Hello. So,
I,
okay, I just sent you a hello message in the chat. So
okay,
respond to that.
thank you.
So you don't want to work anymore. Okay. At least you're honest.
Yes. And I
So,
don't know why I'm so nervous being on this phone with you. Like,
I mean, well, okay, you don't want to work anymore. What did you do? What do you do right now?
I am a level 3 accountant manager with the oil and gas company in Houston.
Okay. And you want to so do you want to not work ever or just not corporate?
Not corporate. I don't mind having like my own little at-home business doing auditing and stuff
How
like
many
that.
children do you want to have?
As many as I can.
Come on now. Give me a
Like
number.
4, 5, 6. I want a really big family.
Are you from Louisiana?
I'm from New Orleans.
Is that close to
Close enough.
just trying to see if this is you.
That's me.
I'm just trying to see if this is you.
Yeah.
Is that you from Laplace?
Yes, that's
Okay.
me.
All right.
And it
So,
says I was born in Germany.
huh?
It says I was born in Germany.
Yeah. So,
Yes, that's me.
so okay. So at 34, you level 3 accountant. You want to have as many children. You didn't give me a number. One,
I'm gonna
two,
say 4 or 5.
4.
4 or
4 or
5.
5. We'll go with 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I gotta ask. Why are you just now deciding this at 34?
Because it was drilled in me to make sure I don't rely on no man.
Say again? I didn't hear that.
From my mother, my aunts, and them, they always drilled in me to not rely on any man to make sure that I can take care of myself.
Okay, I get it. Do me a
Yeah.
favor. The YouTube channel, you need to close that in the background, all that other stuff, because I'm starting to hear a little background noise. Am I on
I'm
Bluetooth or
sorry.
speakerphone?
Headset.
Okay. So, okay, it does not surprise me being from the South. You were told, even from such a family-oriented place like New Orleans, to not rely on no man. My one of my childhood closest friends, his wife was from there. And until I went around there, I did not understand the culture. I'll just put it that way. Um, so what is the longest relationship you've had?
The longest 4 years, 4.5 years.
Okay.
And that was in my early 20s, like 17 to like 22, 23.
Well, 22, 23. So you ain't had a relationship with a long-term relationship with a man for like over 10 years.
Like I've tried, but it seemed like the amount of money I make always gets in the way. They feel like I'm always like I'm like the breadwinner in the situation. So I feel like it does something to them.
Okay.
And I don't
So, but you want to give that okay. But you want to not make that amount of money.
not no more because I feel like it's just hindering me.
No.
It's either
No, that's not okay. I don't know what the headset is because it's real treble. Can you try it without the headset?
okay.
All right. Um, how long have you been in Houston?
Up 3 years.
Okay. And before that, you were in New Orleans.
Yes.
More than anything else that hinders you is New Orleans. Ain't no high value men there.
That's why I moved.
Not,
And I chose to move to Houston because it's closer to home, but men out here tend to make more money. But then I'm running into guys that they don't want to pursue women, and I'm used to being pursued back home.
oh, what do you mean they don't want to pursue women?
Like, I was in the grocery store the other day, and I see that this guy's looking at me, and I feel like he wants me to make the move. So I say hello, and he does nothing.
Well, um, all
I
right,
don't know.
all right.
Maybe I need to move to another city.
No, because you're just gonna get older.
Oh, true.
Because see, okay, one, you're not at your fighting weight. For your height, 120, 120, 125 is really
Mm-hmm.
upper limit. It's dress size 4. You're not that.
Okay.
Number two, you're in your mid 30s, and you have not really had to follow a man's lead or for 10 plus years.
True.
So I'm gonna just tell you, a marriage where you don't have to work and have no, sis, that's not reality.
Yeah.
Because the kind
Okay.
of man you're talking about to be able to afford 4 children and afford to not have his woman work, how much money do you think that man needs to make in Houston?
At least 450, 500.
And why would he pick you?
Yeah, that's a hard question. Why
Really?
would he pick me?
I don't know. But
I don't have no children.
so what? Neither
I'm
does it.
young.
Neither does a 21-year-old.
I understand she's more fertile and she has
She,
plenty of
she's
years to go
more.
ahead
She's
and
more fertile. She's easier to mold. She's easier to deal with. You
okay.
have a track. When do you have a track record of ever listening to a man?
At my job, my father.
Okay, your job holds your paycheck over it, and your father is different. When do you have a romantic history of ever following a man?
Oh Lord, I don't want to say that.
Well, but see, that's
Only in my early 20s, but then like
well.
I feel
All
like
right then. All right, and that was 10 years ago, man.
yeah.
So here's
You know what? I
this,
did have another relationship after that. I could have got married, but I
okay.
just feel like he just wasn't leading in a situation. I'm
And
like,
how long ago
I
was that?
that was 4 years ago.
And how much was he making?
Oh Lord, he was making. I think he was right at six. He was like 90, 98.
And how long were you guys together?
2 years.
So now you're confusing me. But I'll take it. You had a 2-year relationship that you ended,
Mm-hmm.
and you ended this 2 years ago.
No, 3 years
So
ago.
so again, if you watch my channel, you sound like another sister who's had a
Oh Lord.
man who was suitable. Due respect, you may put yourself at a 9, ma'am. You're right about a 6.
Mm,
Pam Grier
okay.
isn't. Pam Grier is an 8.
Okay.
Beyonce is right around Pam Grier. She's 8 or 9.
Yeah. I said the 8 or 9. I thought she was like a 10.
No way is Beyonce anywhere close to a 10.
So who would be a 10?
If you watch my,
I don't even watch you today.
listen. Okay, Pam Grier. I use women from the 70s because
Mm-hmm.
so much politics involved nowadays. Pam Grier. Well, if a 7, which I don't use, Thelma from Good Times. But Pam
Okay.
Grier, 8, and she's the size, and she's a dress size 8, by the way, with all them boobs and hips.
Okay.
Pam Grier, Diane Carroll, Jane Kennedy, Dorothy Dandridge, all
Oh,
classically beautiful women. Dorothy Dandridge would have been considered around a 10. Diane Carroll would have been considered a 9. Sis, you are average looking. You're cute, but you are not pretty, beautiful, or gorgeous. You ain't fall out fine.
okay.
And that's okay. But your standard is with a man who's in the top 1%. And when I ask you, why would he want you? You can't even answer that. You want more than you look like. And then the man you said you said he wasn't leading or whatever, whatever. Have you ever considered maybe you're just too difficult to lead?
But I don't get that at work.
Is
I
your
don't get that from
okay,
the
okay, and is your
owner.
boss, your manager, is it a male or
Yeah,
female?
I am a manager, but I
Okay,
do
but
have to
your
answer to somebody,
okay,
and I do have
listen,
subordinates.
listen. Is your the person you answer to, is it a male or female?
A male,
What is his race?
he's black,
Okay. And if I
and he doesn't understand that why I'm not married.
oh sis.
It's just like
All
I
right,
don't
all
know.
right, all right. Is he married?
Yes, he
All
is.
right. All right. So you listen to your manager because your manager has the power of the purse. He can cut your job off.
True.
Even in this conversation, when I start to say things you don't necessarily like, you start over talking and talking loud.
Too.
But that's the point. That's who you
Mm,
are when the money ain't on the line. Because you don't have to respect no black man. Boom.
no.
You don't have to respect no black man. Only man you got to respect is the man that got your check or the dude that could whoop you when you were a little girl.
Whoop me.
When you were a little girl, your
Okay.
daddy could whoop you. The only man you got to listen to right now is the black man who he works for a white man's corporation and he can decide to impact your employment. But show me in your romantic life where you've ever had to listen to a black man. And you already said most black men don't make as much or may be intimidated by your money or whatever. So you don't look at black men as even being superior. They're equal or below you at best. But see, I don't roll that way. I make far more than you. And I'm far
Okay.
more successful. And you still talk over me.
I don't mean to. I
I'm
didn't.
not, but I'm saying, but I know you don't, sis. But I'm saying this because I need you to understand that that's why so many of our sisters that are in this danger zone area stay can't figure out why they can't get married. You're in your own way. All right. Have you ever considered have you ever had any therapy?
Yeah. I talked to her like 3 days ago.
How long? Okay. And the clinical therapist that can actually prescribe medication?
No.
Okay.
No, yes, yes, she does. She does. I take that back. She does.
You can. Okay. And how long you been seeing your therapist?
2.5 years?
And it's a female.
Yes.
Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, other.
White.
White woman.
Mm-hmm.
any any diagnosis of depression, attachment, acceptance, approval issues, anything like that?
I have none. I just go for routine like maintenance
Right,
every two
so
to three
what did she
months.
tell you when it comes to relation? Do y'all talk about relationships?
She says that I need to go ahead and communicate more when it comes down to
Well, let me go ahead and
relationships.
let me give you a little personal advice. If you've been with a therapist for 2 years, 2.5 years, and you haven't had any breakthroughs, or you need another therapist.
Probably so.
And then you also dealing with a white woman. She don't understand black women's problems. You need a man,
Well, well, you know what? I think that's my best bet. I have to talk to, I guess, a man.
a
Because I had
professional
a
man.
black woman at first, and she was like, "I don't need no man."
Of
I was
course she
like,
did.
"Okay."
Of course.
I'm like,
And you've
first
heard more
session
truth.
over with.
Hold on. And you've heard more truth from a guy on YouTube.
Yes,
What that tell you? That there are black men out here with their shit together who actually know something. You just seem to find all the fuck niggas.
I think so.
Well, no, that's not true.
I think so.
No,
I
it's
don't know.
not.
I
No,
don't,
ma'am. No, it's not. Because there are women who find men in Houston every day. The only common denominator in all your situations is you. You're not the victim.
I'm
You,
not trying to be the victim.
I
I'm just trying to get
know,
married. That's
but
all.
okay. All right. I can't keep going down this path. You're 34. You're headstrong. You're stubborn, and you were programmed from the South to hear you don't need no man. That is damn near a sickness with our people. And it's going to take more than a white woman who's a therapist to help you get back to where you need to get. But I want to go ahead and make this clear. You are not in a position to demand nobody making no $400,000 a year. You're not in no position to make the demands to not have to work the rest of your life. You, at best, 72% of American women, 72% of American mothers with children under 18 have to work. You are going to work because the years in which you had to be a stay-at-home wife and shoot and produce several children, that was 10 plus years ago. You are 1 year away from high-risk pregnancy. Your ask is completely unrealistic. So even if you do get someone to talk to you and start leveling out, your standard, what you're asking for, is so outrageous. Outrageous. And again, for who you are, I mean, you're not a model and you're in your mid 30s. I know it sounds hard pill to swallow.
Not at all.
Okay, if it's not, then why are you asking for so much?
You asked me for my estimate. That was just an estimate.
But that's not even a reasonable estimate, ma'am. If you were trying to sell a car and you know what the Kelly Blue Book value or market estimate is, and you try to get 5 times more, is that even reasonable?
Dang.
I mean, or do you really rank yourself? I mean, you really came through like you was a straight up dime.
Okay, Mr. Kevin.
I'm saying, can't nobody see
Okay.
you? And I'm having this
No,
conversation. Can't nobody
it's
see
not
you?
that. It's just like I came here to ask for help, and I just feel like you just
I,
stab,
oh,
stab,
okay.
stab. I'm
All
like,
right, now this is where we're gonna get that bullshit.
no, it's not
Not that.
bullshit. It's
No,
just like
no, no,
I mean,
no.
I understand that you're keeping it real,
No, no, no.
but
This is where it becomes that bullshit. Every time how is it when I talk to younger women and tell them the same thing, they can accept it. But when I talk to women in your age generation, it's always you're bashing, you're rude, you're mean. Explain that to me, Mimi. And she went straight up. What do you think happened, guys, when it got too real? What always happens. Always happens. You're mean.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Spotlight News. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube video and our YouTube channels when we are doing the commentary of Mr. Chaos. Before I proceed, may Mr. Kevin Samuel's soul rest in peace because he has more amazing work. May his legacy stay forever. May his work stay forever because this work is so educative. It can help one another to learn or to educate themselves about daily life and how they can survive in this weird world and how they can be in everything or in every aspect of life. First of all, before we proceed, allow me to say how are you to everyone. First of all, today we are looking at these so confused ladies. Let me tell you guys, okay, I'm not saying that working it's wanting or leading to marriage, but a working class lady is far better than these days. I'm telling you the fact. Long ago, people could get married when they are not working and it's okay. The man will be willing to take care. But these days, the moment someone says, I'm going to marry, they will ask, does she have money? Does she work? Because these days, everything has changed. People believe that a lady should also work and the man should also work. So if a lady is working, even when the man is providing everything, at least that lady will be able to build a man in one way or the other. But if a lady is not working, then things will mess up at home. Or what if the man loses the job? Who will help at home? So, and one thing I've noticed about each and every lady that calls in here, why is it that when you guys are leaving marriage, it's always the man? You come here and be like, the man did this to me, the man did this to me. Why is it that not you guys, but it's always the man? You're testifying about the man leaving you, and it's all about them. Why don't you also come and be like, even me, I was like this, I was like this, I was like this? Because I believe most ladies tend to use others in their forms, but most marriage which are broken or divorce are asked by ladies. That means us ladies, we have the problem the most. But why is it that when in the cameras, when we come to the public, we always put the blame on men. Okay, they are also men, but I think it's 20%, but 80% are ladies and unspecified ladies. That's why you see them. I left my man because she lost a job. He lost a job. I left my man because I thought I needed something better. I left my man because of this and this. So at the end of the day, I get confused. Why is it that most ladies are the ones leaving marriage